All right, let's get back into the double LP5. I took a day off because I was tired from work. Anyway, and you don't want to know what I do for a living. It's disgusting. All right, here we go. Let's start out with the next double LP. That is Most Righteous, and this is Tom Jones live at Caesar's Palace. Go ahead, bask in it. This thing's got Daughter of Darkness, Long Tall Sally, which I think covering a Little Richard song is a sacrilege type thing. Little Richard owns everything that he does, and nobody should ever cover what Little Richard does. Little Richard is the reason punk rock even exists. Anyway, but this thing does have Dance of Love, Cabaret, Delilah, She's a Lady, High-Heeled Sneakers, I'll Never Fall in Love Again, Tom Jones. And there he is getting something from a member of the audience. This is Tom Jones live at Caesar's Palace, and it is a must-have double bam LP. Here we go. Another must-have double LP is Yoko Ono, and the album is called Fly. There's the back with some shoes and feet. And man, is this baby strange. And it's strange in a way that I love. I can't get enough of this Yoko Ono album, and this is the only Yoko Ono album that I have. I don't know what her other stuff sounds like, but after hearing this thing, I think this is all I need in the vein of strange. And I actually bought this thing when I went and saw the Dickies in Manhattan. So this thing was bought in New York City at a record store that was the basement of a house right around the corner from CBGB's, or what was once CBGB's. It's now a clothing store. Anyway, the standout song on this thing is, dang, there's more stuff in this than I remember. It even comes with a Yoko Ono book with flies in it. Anyway, the standout on this is Don't Worry, Kyoko, Mommy's Only Looking for Her Hand in the Snow. That song is one of the strangest things I've ever heard. It's one of the loudest things I've ever heard, and I love hearing it. So if you're record shopping and you see this LP in your store, pick it up and get ready to be freaked out. All right, here's another double LP. This is a compilation of bands from England, and I think one from America. And the one from America, I think, is... Okay, there isn't an American one on this. I thought there was. Nope, there isn't one. This is all England. There's the inside. There's the back. And with this thing, what you get is Adam and the Ants singing Lady, The Dam doing Love Song, the Boomtown Rats, the Ruts, Sham 69, the UK Subs, Cockney Rejects, Killing Joke, Antipasti. Oh, I found the American band, the Dead Kennedys singing Holiday in Cambodia. You get the Exploited, Vice Squad, GBH, Disorder, the Lurkers, Eater, Heartbreakers. There's another American band from the same place where I bought this album. Manhattan, New York City. You get Swell Maps. Man, Swell Maps are good. Anyway, you get the X-Ray Specs, which, so-so. Anyway, you get Generation X singing Your Generation. The Stranglers doing Get a Grip on Yourself, 999, The Adverts, Slaughter and the Dogs, Wire, singing 12XU, a really, really good song. The Buzzcocks, The Fall, this thing is a must-have if you see it, and it is called The History, Burning Ambitions of Punk. If the price is reasonable, don't let anybody else get it. Okay, this double LP is a little bit better than this one. Oh, what am I saying? It's a lot better than The History, Burning Ambitions of Punk. Doesn't mean you shouldn't buy this thing. It just means that the Peace War comp completely beats it. As far as interesting punk rock music, I'm not going to get into what's all inside of this. All I got to say is, if you see this in the record store, again, pick it up, and you can buy this whole thing from Dave Dichter of MDC on his, I guess, his little website. The only problem is it's on a CD. It's not this LP. It's a CD. But with the CD, you get a book that is this thing. So you get a repressing of the book that originally came, which, geez, and I promised I wouldn't unpack this thing. Here's the original book. So the original book and the new sturdier book. And the book tells all about all the bands on the Peace War comp, and there's too many bands on this thing to name. Let's put both books in here. But I'm telling you, this Peace War comp is a double LP that you'll listen to for years and years and years. Alrighty. Did I get through 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is the 5th double LP? Okay, it's here. This is the Stooges Funhouse Sessions. And if you're a fan of the Stooges Funhouse album, this thing will be something you'll really, really want to have, because this is better. And if you don't have the Stooges Funhouse record, seek this Highlights from the Funhouse Sessions record out, and you won't need to buy the original. This has got everything that the original has on it, plus more. And the standout on this thing, aside from the quality of the recordings, is really, really good. Let's put this thing back together. The standout on this record is side D, 4th side, the last side. And it is a version of LA Blues, but it's kind of renamed Freak on here. It's the wildest thing ever. The LA Blues song on the Funhouse record by the Stooges, it's okay. I mean, it's really nothing that impressed me, but man, the version of it that's on this Highlights from the Funhouse Sessions, insane. Completely insane and completely different. Anyway, plus on this thing you get 2 versions of TVI. One called TVI, which is like a demo version, which is really good. And then another version of TVI called See That Cat, which is really, really different. The 5th album of the double LP special, Most Righteous, the Stooges Funhouse Highlights from the Funhouse Sessions. It's definitely worth picking up. Okay, I'm going to start doing what I think is the best of. of these 5. I'm thinking, damn it, it has to be the Peace War comp. It has to be this one. Wow, this record is really, really good. I was going to say the Yoko Ono one just because it's so damn strange. But this one beats it out by just that little bit. All right. I got stuff that I need to listen to that I got from Weirdsville Records today, and a couple of things that I got in the mail. And, oh, I'll tell you something. I got a record album in the mail that I bought from a Bandcamp advertisement from the Outer Limits Lounge in Hamtramck, Michigan. And they said I should buy it, so I did. It was $15. And the guy that put this record out lives like, I'd say 4 blocks away from me. Because I saw the address on the outside of the package, and I went, this guy could have drove this over to my house instead of mailing it. Anyway, in the vicinity that I live, there's an artist, and I'll show the record in a later video. He is called SSM, and he's very, very strange, but not in a Butthole Surfers Yoko Ono way, but in a Gary Newman way. Anyway, we'll get into that, but I just kind of thought it was strange that he would mail me the package instead of just drive it over here. He could have played the Defender machine. Anyway, that's the video for today. Goodbye.